All right, so this is the best way to find evergreen video topics for your faceless channel within your specific niche, right? And it's the keyword explorer from TubeBuddy. So you do need TubeBuddy to actually have this. I'll link TubeBuddy for you if you want to go ahead and grab it, but it's a really valuable tool because it helps you find evergreen titles that will bring you traffic over the long term, because this is like the whole reason of a faceless channel, right? Is for passive income. You want your videos to go up and accumulate views over the long haul so that you don't have to continually be on the hamster wheel of uploading videos to get more and more views, right? The whole point is you want to upload a video, have it do well over time, and even accumulate more views later on as you're leaving it up, right? So if we go to the Keyword Explorer, let's pretend, for example, that your niche was artificial intelligence, right? So you can see that if you type different keywords into the actual search bar, it's going to suggest things to you. And if you type a specific keyword into the search bar and hit explore, it's going to give you a ranking based on the search volume, right? So how popular is that search on YouTube currently? But it's also going to give you a score based on the competition and how many people are actually uploading videos on that specific topic that are ranked for that specific keyword on YouTube currently. And so these two things right here are really going to give you an indicator of how good of a topic and how good of a keyword it is to go ahead and rank for, and if it's worth it or not, okay? Now, the optimization strength and the weightness here, if you turn it on, is basically just your channel. So if you have a bigger channel, obviously, you can rank for a keyword that's a little bit more broad, a lot easier, just because YouTube ranks you higher because you have a lot more subs and you have a lot more history of viewers. If you're fairly new, then the weight is not going to be as much of a factor. And so you can go unweighted or weighted. I recommend always staying weighted because it's really just going to factor in how big your channel is at the current time period, which is a deciding factor in this, right? So always go weighted and then start playing around with the searches here until you find something that's good. Ideally, you want something that has a lot of search volume, right? So all the way to the right here, or as close to the right as possible, with as little competition as possible. So again, all the way to the right, right? Green means that there isn't that much competition and that it's a go, right? You want all these things to be as green as possible. So artificial intelligence, obviously super popular, super broad. We could have guessed that this was going to be poor and that it was going to be very competitive. But if we go a little bit more long tail within this, so let's say like artificial intelligence video generator, and we explore that, this one's an excellent one. It's a little bit more longer tailed. And so this is the things that you need to know, right? Because if you were to make a video just on broad artificial intelligence overall, the chance that you'd rank for that and anybody would see that, especially long term, but let alone short term, is minimal, right? So you're wasting your time. But if you were to make a video specifically on an artificial intelligence video generator as your topic and the specific keyword that you were trying to rank for, you'd have a much higher likelihood of actually ranking for that. It's giving you an excellent in 86 out of 100 because, again, there's a lot of search volume, but there's not enough competition to match that search volume, and so you can rank for this video topic and this keyword, okay? So if we were to search something else, let's say like video or artificial intelligence will take over the world. We'll go a little bit more long tail and see if that works. It's good. So it's not as good as the other one, but there's not as much search volume for that, understandably, because it's a little bit more long tail. And there's still a lot of people that are ranking for this and kind of creating videos on this. But if we say like artificial intelligence will kill us, that's a little bit shorter. And that's pretty good too, right? So there's the search volume there for it, but there's not really as much competition as you would think. So this is something that you could go after. It's, again, a 66 out of 100. Not as good as an artificial intelligence video generator, but still a good indicator. And so this is extremely valuable because in real time, it's going after the specific keywords and the specific topics within your niche that it thinks that you can rank for based on not just guesses, right? The specific search volume for that keyword and those searches on YouTube currently at this time, right? You can see interest over time. So in the last 30 days, we have it. You can select 12 months, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'd keep it 30 days. And the competition currently based on how many people are uploading videos around those topics. So let's try one more. Let's try like AI tools, and it's going to suggest us some things. So AI tools for photo editing. Let's see how competitive that is. That's good. Again, a lot of search volume, but there is a lot of competition as well because this is moving a little bit more left and getting somewhere where you don't really want to be. So it's good. Score 47 out of 100, but you could probably find something better. Let's try to find one more good one. AI tools for, we'll say, graphic design. And this one's excellent. So it's an 83 out of 100. So the search volume is very high, but the competition doesn't match that search volume. And so this is something that you'd want to create a video on. I can't recommend this tool enough because there's so many other ways that you can find video topics. Like you can look at what's working for other people in your niche. The only issue with that is it might not necessarily work for you because you're creating a different video at a different specific time that's going to be suggested to different pools of people. And so this is really the most surefire way that you can get views over the long term, because you don't want to be on the hamster wheel, like I said, of just creating video after video after video, trying to get more and more views every single time you upload. Instead, what you want to do is you want to make videos that have a great chance, i.e. excellent or good in green, of ranking long term. So you don't just get good views immediately, but you get more views and great views over the long term because you're ranking for these keywords that people are searching for. And this is surefire that there's search volume for this. It's not just guessing. Grab Keyword Explorer via TubeBuddy. It's linked to this.